All right, everybody, we are back. We are here. It is time for the Dual Samuel Showcase. Sam, go ahead, take it away.
All right. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Manual Samuel. This is a very accurate, 100% correct representation of my everyday life, I swear. But I am not here alone. I am joined by two commentators, if you want to introduce yourselves.
Sure, yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Debonair VT. You can call me Bo. I've never seen anything about this game. I have no idea what is going to happen. And from what I've heard, that is probably the best way to experience it. So I'm really, really pumped to see what on earth that means.
I'm Kingfisher Games, a VTuber, little burb, and I saw the section for this in the trailer for this event, and I may have seen a video 10 years ago about it, but I might be mixing it up with any number of other weird indie titles. So I'm going in mostly blind too.
Perfect. So like I said, this is definitely 100% accurate to my everyday life, I swear. Don't question anything. But as
All
we're...
right,
By the
Sam,
way-
you want to give us... Oh,
Yeah. No,
Real
yeah,
quick, before we get started, Sam, can you bring up Kingfisher's audio just a smidge?
I sure can.
Just right-click and on Discord, bring it up to like 20%.
There we go. It is now louder.
Awesome.
All right. So yeah, well, we can hop into things. I will be doing things through speedrun mode here, which, fun fact, this game didn't have a speedrun mode until about 2 months ago. This game is 9 years old. So the fact that they had a giant update for this game 2 months ago is absolutely wild.
That's crazy.
But now there's a speedrun mode, so that's what we're going to be using. So I'll go ahead and give a countdown, and we can, experience what's going to happen. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Like any good story, we're skipping all the cutscenes. And the narrator does chastise us for it throughout the entire game.
He gathers his strength and makes an effort to get up.
But yeah,
He makes another
you gotta
effort
start off
to
your day by
stay
like going to the
straight.
coffee shop, getting some coffee,
Sam is hitting the head so
getting yourself ready for the day.
Abused by your
Remind
partner.
himself how to walk.
Yeah, but it was deserved. Kind of, sometimes you're just a jerk, and that's just how
Then he
life
takes
goes.
a left step. Good
Somebody's gotta
job,
give you a little bit of a
Sam.
reality
Sam
check
pays
every
the
now and
guy
then.
500 euros, barely covering the cost.
Oh no, it's this kind of game. All the limbs controlled separately?
Yes, hence the name Manual Samuel. I am controlling the legs with each trigger. The arms are the bumpers; those don't come up too often. And we'll be getting more control as the game continues. Because first we gotta cross our street to try to, make up with our girlfriend.
Pulls himself together and rushes towards his soon-to-be ex-girlfriend.
And nothing weird will happen
This is
at
when a
all, I
septic
swear.
tank. In this part, Sam gets hit
I
by
will
a
say-
You
truck
did say this is
driver throws
a
up,
normal
which,
day
by
for
the
you.
way,
So
Exactly.
I'd imagine that, yeah, it can't be too
Yeah.
too ridiculous.
Yeah, I will say the part of the day where I get hit by a truck is definitely one of the more painful parts of my morning.
Who cares
I'm
who
not a big
will
fan of it, but
come
you just gotta deal with it. It happens regularly.
Heck of a
So
wake-up call, yeah.
Who knew a bottle to the
Yeah,
face
just skip
would
the
result
action,
in such
that's
a terrible
great.
fate for Sam? But a bottle
yeah, and
won't be
then
the only
second
thing
least
that
favorite
will
part of the
make
morning is
Sam's
when I have to go to
fate
hell.
dead. There's also the
That-
ground
Escalated quickly.
in
I mean, I did get hit by a truck after all.
That's true.
I mean, this game already started out at about like 50 miles an hour when you got
Sam
smacked in
does
the
not
face
like
with a
being
A truck also moving at 50 miles an hour.
It's the eerie feeling of not having any cash on him.
But yeah, now
Is
that
that
we're
true? Do you not like being
He
dead
finds
one single bit?
7 glowing notes in his pocket.
usually,
That makes
yes.
him a
Can't say it's always the
source of
case, but
attention span.
that's the
fair. Sometimes
standard.
You got a different mood.
Death wants
Yeah, but
Sam
now
shreds
we
of eyes
gotta
in exchange for
talk to Death. He's trying to help us out, but
decides to check out the rest of hell
don't trust
before
guys
doing
in
deals with
who have a skull for a face and
Sam
a
has
hat.
seen enough. He goes back to Death and
But
his
unfortunately, I don't know if we really have any better choices. So we gotta
He keeps the
make a
last
deal
shred
with Death
for
here,
the
so we
next
can
time he
make
meets
it back
the
to
gatekeeper of
Earth
hell.
in time to make it to
Whenever
work.
that's going to. Death resurrects Sam, but he has to live for 24 hours manually, and all this would make way more
You'd think this
sense,
would be
of
something
course,
you
if
could
would
call out
stop
sick for,
skipping
at
stuff.
least.
I mean, how are you gonna call? You're in hell.
That's fair.
They don't let you keep your phone when you go to hell. Everybody knows that.
Sam has just traveled through time, space,
I do
and
love
logic,
the narrator's
and
chastising
finds
you
himself
this whole
fully
time. It's
alive,
very good.
and more
Yep.
importantly, rich again.
Yeah, he has unique dialogue
His
for
joy
every
is
single
only
cutscene
dimmed
that you
by the
skip.
fact that he can't move at all.
That rules.
This is when he.
All right, but now this is when the fun really starts because
Yo,
you know Death's given us the gist of what our deal is in order to come back to life.
You look great, bro. You be okay? Can
I will
you
say, if
hear
I had to
me?
Survive one day
blink
on my
twice if
own to
yes.
avoid going back to hell.
Oh,
I would
cool.
barricade
Be
myself
alive.
in my house.
Everything be fine.
I would not go
Aight,
anywhere.
So, this here be the deal
Yeah,
in
that
I'd be like,
all your body
that would probably
functions
be
manual.
the better
So
strategy,
you
but
kinda
that
have
is
to
not
do
what
stuff on
us
purpose.
Sams like to do.
You be
it'd be
turning
like,
kinda
okay,
blue.
into the we're
Might
we're
wanna
tornado
consider
prepping this.
breathing.
We are getting in the bathtub with all the pillows and blankets and just not
All
moving.
right. Bitches.
All right, but now that we are in full control of our body, all of our body functions are manual. We're blinking with the A button, we're breathing in with X, we're breathing out with B. Up on the D-pad is to straighten our spine, the triggers are the legs. We can turn around with the right stick. You know, we've got all the good stuff.
All of chat, you are now manually breathing.
Once again, Sam
Oh,
has to make an
unfortunate.
effort to
All of
get
chat,
up.
you are also now
This time,
manually
he has to
blinking.
focus on his spine. And
Hopefully they all
once
have
again,
controllers
he has
to
remind
manage
himself
all this
how
stuff.
to-
Yeah, it
I don't know how
definitely
you
makes
do it
things a lot
otherwise.
easier.
Dude.
Yeah.
You be getting late for work.
I will say
Sam
this
does
game does
something that
require some
resembles
interesting
walking
controller grips
or
at times
walking.
for when you need to use the triggers and the bumpers at the same time, all while doing everything
Sam
else.
holds on to that toothbrush like his
All right, but now we
life
gotta-
depends on it.
You know, we gotta go ahead and get ready for work, so we gotta go through our full morning routine. Gotta brush our teeth. Make sure you don't breathe in after brushing your teeth, otherwise you
With
will
clean
inhale
teeth,
everything that you
Sam
brushed
tries
with.
to take a leak.
Now we gotta, you know, go to the
Hey,
bathroom.
Dude, have you seen my? Oh.
And
As
fun,
one does.
yes. And fun fact, this is actually an important minigame to do correctly, because if you miss the toilet, you will get dirtier and make the shower take longer, just like in real life.
Just like in real life. Really quick,
Sam
while
pees
we're
perfectly.
bathing and peeing? Question mark? Can I read a couple donations?
Go for it.
Sam tries to take a
Cool.
shower.
So we have one
It's like a
from
mantis
Nanaki Emi
that's trying
that says,
to
"Good
explain
luck
to
on the
someone
marathon.
how
Always good
bicycles
to see more awesome people raise money for amazing causes with this mad little hobby we all love and enjoy." And that was $15, which
Sam is
they
clean as a
put
whistle. Good
toward
job, Sam.
Stone Cold as the WWF character and upgrading the Mega Man run.
And empty. Sam
We also
decides
have
to
one
find some
anonymous
clothes.
donation for $5, which they put towards the trading card game
Gonna do a kickflip now.
Sam
incentive
can open doors now.
for Imakuni.
Clever boy.
All right. Well, now that we're all hygiened up, it's time to
Sam
get
enters his
our clothes
wardrobe.
on for the day.
What will he wear today? He picks a pair of blue jeans. The ugly.
And yeah, having to put on your clothes 100% manually
Sam
is a
successfully
little bit
puts on
harder
his
than you'd
pants,
expect, as you can see.
feeling more accomplished than ever.
Gotta press
He
a lot of
proceeds to
buttons
find a
in order to
jacket.
get those
Only the
clothes
best
on.
one will do. Fully clothed, Sam is ready for the day.
And also, you cannot
Yes,
100%
he's
just
not.
walk past this point without putting on the shoes. And
He's
just go
put
through
on
the
his
entire game without shoes on, but it
living
does
the
lose time,
dream
so I am not going to do that.
Of having shoes on.
Also, fastest way down the stairs.
Sam decides to hurl himself down the stairs. Apparently too used to hurling money
That
around.
it's very painful, but you know that's the
Oh.
fastest way to get down the stairs. So
Yeah, you gotta save frames
Flappy
everywhere you
Rooster
can.
is Sam's favorite game. He has
Yeah,
no
save the
time
frames
for
or save
playing
your
with a
legs.
Flappy Rooster right now.
all right, and also that Flappy Rooster machine, very important for later in the run.
That
I'm
was either
not just
supposed to
interacting
or
with it for
not
fun.
supposed to happen.
Problem at
We'll never know.
police are struggling to regain control. Commuters.
Also, this whole like scene with the TV,
Sam tries out a strange
you're just
maneuver.
able to
There is a
continue
note
walking the
saying,
entire time, so
"Sent
I'm
over
just
a maid
walking
to
off
make
screen,
you
and then,
breakfast. Don't
you know,
breathe
like
in
I said,
while
we're trying to
chewing."
go fast, so we're just gonna skip breakfast and our morning coffee, and just start our way to work.
Sam decides
Because
to
you know,
go
when you're
to
late to
the
work, you
skipping
kind of got to skip
breakfast
stuff in order to
and
make it there in
coffee.
time.
Oh.
Dude, I am totally gonna kickflip over your car.
Right, so yeah, every so often, the game basically makes you straighten out your spine, and the controller will start vibrating. And if I were to not hit up on the D-pad when that happens, I would just like go limp and wouldn't be able to walk properly until I hit up on the D-pad. So, assuming I do it correctly, you'll never see that happen. So,
Was that a flying arcade cabinet?
yeah, that was
in the
the
back
Flappy
there?
Rooster machine that I interacted with earlier.
Ah,
Like I said, it's important.
yeah, I see.
All right, but now we got to drive to work. And, you know, in a game called Manual Samuel, can you guess what kind of car we're going to have to drive here?
That be ironic or what?
At this point, Sam notices
Oh.
that death isn't written.
I have some ideas. I think
I
we all know what's
Where's the
coming
stick?
next. Unfortunately, yeah, it's got to be a stick shift.
Exactly.
Starting the
So, yeah.
car. You wanna press
Uh,
Can
the
anyone
clutch
actually
pedal.
drive a stick
Nobody
shift?
has
Because I can't.
clutched any
I've only driven it automatic, but now after playing this game, I could probably do it,
While
right?
you have the
This
clutch
is like 100% accurate representation of it. After all,
As you let go of the clutch, the car will start moving in biz. Good
yeah. For anybody who
job,
actually
dude.
drives
You ain't
a stick,
useless as
look
you
away, because
look,
this will
know
probably
what I
pain you.
mean? Now, to stop, you gotta move your right foot to the brake pedal.
Yeah, Death does give us a quick rundown on how to drive a stick shift, thankfully. So
Now, start driving again.
even if you've
Like I
never even
showed
heard of a
you.
stick shift
And
before,
obviously,
you can
turn
drive
left
one
and right
with
your
Death's help.
arms. If you wanna
Driving
drive
with Death's
faster,
help sounds like
gotta
every
use the stick,
every
baby.
like
To upshift, you press
video
down
they
the
showed you
clutch
in
and then
school
yank
that
the
terrify you out of like
Obviously, you
Doing
can't
anything
turn
wrong on the
left when
road.
your
Yeah,
hand
it
is
sounds
on
it sounds
the
like a Dare
brake.
promotion or
So turn
something.
left.
I'm
Yeah,
still
exactly.
I'm still traumatized by the video they showed us when it came to like railway safety, which basically amounted to don't stand on railway tracks, you idiot. But like required scenes of kids going to the hospital dead for them to get that point across. I don't know why they felt that was necessary. Like, I think the idea of, hey, this can kill you is enough that you don't need to see an image of someone dead, but
Few hours.
maybe
Listen,
not most
if you
people. I don't
kill
know.
somebody before
Programming
their
was
time
different when they
because
needed to
I
get it
messed
through
up your
kids' heads, I
motoring
suppose.
skills,
But
I will be
we have
in
actual
deep
death in the car with
Yes.
us this time, so
Yeah,
surely
it's
we'll
not a
get
metaphor.
more accurate. Yeah, we'll get a more accurate
If you almost
representation of what all
kill
that
someone,
means.
I'll stop
Yeah,
the car,
funny enough,
though.
Death is actively trying to make sure we don't kill people, because he'll be in deep feces if he causes us to accidentally kill somebody while he's messing with us. And there's a lot of old ladies on the road, so we have to make sure we avoid all of them.
Dude, holy feces. Anyway, dude, you're probably
Yeah, so
wondering why this
for the
crazy-
remainder of the driving segment, we're just gonna have to avoid random old ladies. And if we were to fail the QTE, Death would stop the car for us, and we'd have to restart everything up, which is very slow. So obviously, we're just not gonna hit anybody.
Makes sense, yeah.
Where's the indicator that an old lady's coming?
Death will yell at you that an old lady's coming, and a button pop-up will appear on screen.
Got it. I was like, did you just have them memorize the path? Because I'm not, because I didn't see the indicator initially.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
I,
they're quick.
I am clearing them very fast, but there are indicators.
Oh, yeah. What be that gray cloud?
All right, and
in
then,
the
you
middle
know,
of
this is the part of
road?
town where there's even more old ladies. It's a whole school of old ladies.
We did get another raid. Thank you, Run in a Week, for raiding in.
Welcome in, everybody. You are witnessing one of the games of all time.
Right. What be up with all those old ladies?
That is
today, bro?
that is definitely accurate from what I've seen so far.
You're never gonna make
This certainly
work
is a
on
game,
time with
and it
all
certainly is
these
one of the
grannies
ones of all
everywhere,
time.
dude. What do you say we take a short?
All right. Death has a shortcut for us, so let's go ahead and drive through a part of town that's probably not the part of town you should be driving through. It's a little rundown, but you know,
I hope it be
nothing
safe
weird's
here.
gonna happen, right?
Hope there be no,
It's just
say,
a completely normal drive that, you know, on this shortcut as we try to drive to work.
No, really though. Where be the crazy gang member?
What could go wrong?
Oh, crazy gang member.
Yeah, what indeed.
Oh, excuse me. You be a crazy gang member? Don't you worry. I know where the crazy gang members be.
Also, the car does have 5 gears, but I never really go above fourth gear because there's no reason to.
Lying dead on the ground.
It doesn't make you get to the end faster or anything like that.
Yeah, most of this is pretty scripted. There's like a couple spots here and there that you can save time with, but there's not too many.
Why be
Right.
there?
So it's not like 100% driving auto-scroller, but it's not too far from it.
It sounds pretty close, yeah.
Yeah, this part here is one of these segments where you will be able to actually speed up a little bit, because this is war. She also needed a ride, so we're ferrying her around as she does her duties. And as a result of that, that means we have to stop from time to time. And this is one of the spots in this section where you can actually save time, because the faster you stop, the faster you're able to start back up again.
Let's go.
As she drives around and delivers things to people via shotgun.
What? War can't do mounted combat? Man, you're really bad compared to many of your followers.
I mean, she is mounted. We're in a car.
Okay, we can go.
Doesn't count if you're stopped when you do it. The Mongols could actively ride while firing bows at their enemies, and this woman needs you to stop the car to fire a shotgun.
I mean, the kickback would probably knock her off the horse. You wouldn't want to go flying out the window or anything.
Okay.
But I guess that's fair. There's no real recoil on a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, all of the stop triggers are tied to specific spots of the dialogue, so the fastest way to handle things is to pay attention to the dialogue going on, so you know when to stop specifically.
Okay, we can go.
That's handy.
Yeah, so it's thankfully the same every time. It's not like tied to RNG or anything like that. There is a little bit of RNG in this run, but there's not too much, thankfully. Because what's a game like this need? RNG, obviously.
Yeah, of course. How quickly can you remember how to manually do all of the things? At random. Full random.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, you can remap the controls of this game, so just randomizing the controls would be interesting.
Oh, that sounds both funny and terrifying. I'll leave that to folks like you.
Also, we got some more grandmas.
Oh, they're back.
Yeah, they aren't on War's list, though, so we just need to avoid them.
Oh, I'd never be getting used to those grannies.
Alright.
Stop here.
Alright, the War has reached her destination, so she just teleports out of the car, and we can continue going to work. You know, picking up hitchhikers is a pretty standard part of the day, I would say, on the way to work, but it's not every day that it's War, specifically.
Oh, snap!
Do you always need to drive through a part of town you haven't been through yet? That seems highly implausible.
I mean, there's only so many parts of town, so I can't say it always happens, but, you know, just find a new town if you ever run out.
That's very true.
Faster, faster!
And also, you can have gone long enough that you kind of forget what that part of town's like, even if you drove it there before.
That too.
So it's almost like a new part of town.
Stop! Stop!
Alright, and then the driving segment ends when you reach 120 miles an hour, so you just gotta manipulate the gear shift to get to that point as fast as possible, but unfortunately, it sounds like we might have hit something.
Or a hipster or something.
Sam goes out the door.
So, let's see what happened.
A rock or a
Only
hipster.
has to follow Death's crying voice.
Ugh, this doesn't look too good.
Oh no.
This guy wasn't due. He wasn't due.
Hopefully he's okay.
What be I gonna do?
I don't think he's okay, though.
Wait a minute. Hey, Sam.
Thankfully, we're
Borrow
with
your
Death,
last shred
so
of
we can
life.
deal with this.
Blink twice if yes. All right.
Yeah. Thankfully, Death is able to bring this guy back to
Let's
life.
do a deal that we can seal. Yada yada yada. Slap your salmon 57 times in 24 hours, or you'll be dead forever. Now get out of here. I just had to. Anyway,
All right,
let's
well-
get out of here.
Weird.
Hey. Sure thing, Death.
It's another busy day in
The amount of
Robocop,
pain.
where they produce automatic robots.
Oh, no.
For fun, convenience, and most
Well, I mean, I would
importantly,
argue there's a lot of pain when he got hit by a car as well.
Sam makes it to work.
Yeah.
And only by having the most terrifying morning of his life. He waggles towards the entrance.
Yep.
Still shaky
hive
after
mind.
the events
Yep.
of his trip.
Alright, but now we're at work.
Blow my nose off in a laser.
At RoboCorp. You could probably guess what they do at RoboCorp.
Hey, get
Yes, Sam. Do the splits. They'll respect you more. For the 7.
Alright, but this is one of the parts of the run that has RNG, because just like in real life, talking is really difficult.
All his brain energy on
So
trying
true,
to speak
actually.
well-formulated sentences.
Because we forgot our key cards, so we gotta get a new one from the front desk. Yeah, all of the letter placements in this QTE are random.
Very good, sir.
So how fast it goes is entirely dependent on what it gives you. And you are allowed to miss a number of letters without it causing problems. So, like, if you make it to the end of the segment without missing any letters, you can kind of just mash the button and you'll get through it faster. But I missed a couple levels early, or words early on, so I had to make sure I was good.
And heads for his office. We've seen.
And this is what I was talking about, where like you have to get some interesting controller grips, because I have to hold the left bumper all while still using the triggers and then also using the face buttons. It's good fun.
Goes in the third door to his office.
Seems like it. Claw Grip's got nothing on this.
It is a dangerous job, but the health.
How many times did you fall down that
awesome.
staircase the first time you played this game?
Sam.
I have fell down staircases a lot, but I also don't remember the exact number, because I first played this game like 7 years ago.
Simply because his father.
Because like I mentioned at the beginning, this game is like 9 years old.
Alright, I'll ask a follow-up. Did you ever fall off at the last step before, at the last stair before the top?
Mr.
Yes.
Wolfenberg wants to
Okay.
speak
I have
to
fallen
you.
down the stairs during runs even, because I mess up.
Okay, cool.
He seems kind of angry. Take
Because
the
unlike the
elevator
staircase
to his
in
office.
Sam's house, that staircase is not faster to fall down. That one would lose his time.
I see. Aw.
Oh, so we don't send that aircade into the sky. Cool.
No. Just the first one.
Just the first one. Got it.
And now we have to go talk to our father, it seems?
Who's
Yes.
our boss? Because nepotism.
Yes, we are a Nepo baby.
But to be fair, in 2025, get a job any way you
Sam's
can.
interactions with his old man have lately been reduced to
Yeah,
short
but
meetings.
Sam here is a very rich Nepo baby. Just because we're rich and a Nepo baby doesn't mean our father's happy with us.
This is Samuel. Samuel Senior.
He also had some interesting artwork on the wall there. But yeah, our
Looks like J. Jonah Jameson.
yeah, I could see that. Yeah, our dad here is not too happy with us, so we're gonna have to actually work for the first time ever in our entire life.
His efforts, Sam ends up working for the first time.
So yeah, we're down here with a whole bunch of robots. We gotta put some fuel in them.
Ridiculously simple.
So we gotta pull this lever here, cause the Lefidium to come down, and then from there, shuttle it over to all of the robots.
Dude, your dad couldn't have picked a worse day to make you work with this stuff.
I know radioactivity when I see it.
In no time.
Nah, it's just green for flavor. It's lime flavored.
Friggin' skateboard.
Forbidden Baja Blast.
What am I doing wrong, yo? Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I realize I've not watched this game played, but I had definitely seen Death doing a kickflip in some
Sam
advertisement
figures out
on
how
Steam
to open
at
an
some
automatic door.
point. I've seen Death from this game, but I've not seen the game itself.
Bending my knees.
Alright, as we put the last couple pieces of Lefidium in, Kid, if you have anything you want to read out, now's a good time.
You know, nothing's come in since I read last, but that doesn't mean that could change here in a moment.
Be sure to get those donations in, everybody. Don't be like Nepo Baby Sam and give to charity.
Sure, we have some incentives we need to fundraise for. What's on the docket? What do you have lined up?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because we have an incentive to upgrade Mega Man X4 to the Ultimate Armor any percent. We've got an incentive later tonight to do the Imakuni boss fight in the trading card game. We've got some nice bid wars in the time being for who to play as in WWF Royal Rumble, which is coming up next, by the way. We have for the X or Zero campaign in Mega Man X4, the starter deck for the trading card game, and we've got a few things later on tonight too. But those are the more pressing ones.
Yo, Sam.
Unfortunately, I did forget to open the door one time, so I had to backtrack to open it up real quick, which A little unfortunate, but not a big deal.
Alright,
but now the robots, we don't know why because we skipped the cutscene, but they're currently doing a whole robot uprising. So we need to escape and somehow deal with this. Thankfully, we have the power of drinking water. We can use that water, drink it, and then spit it out to short-circuit the door.
Oh yeah. There was also $5 to make real Sam drink water with Game Sam.
Well, unfortunately, because that was the spot to drink water. So
that's my fault.
That's
Sorry,
a little
everybody.
unfortunate. But I can do the next best thing. I can drink some coffee later.
That
seems reasonable.
Is pointing the way. Sam don't stop to ask.
All right, but now we're in a giant robot suit.
Oh, what the? Shoot it 2 more times, bro.
Just completely normal part of the day.
Sam turns that
Because we have to stop the robot uprising. And what better way to do that than to get in a robot suit ourselves?
Fight fire with fire, as the saying goes.
Exactly. Fight robot with robot.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, now that we're in the mech suit, we still have to do most things manually, but thankfully Death is currently in control of breathing, so we don't have to worry about that. Instead, the X and the B buttons are repurposed to different robot controls. Because the robot has 2 types of weapons. It has the machine gun and it has the rockets. The rockets do more damage but have a much longer recharge time. But when we throw Death here, we have to breathe manually again. So whatever weapon we had out when we throw Death is the weapon we're stuck with. So it is definitely better to make sure I have the machine gun out when I do that in front of enemies. Because naturally, robot uprising, we have to destroy a whole bunch of robots.
Robot like he's taking out the trash.
Yeah, there's 4 types of robots. There's the basic robot, there's the runner robot, which like charges at us quickly, there's the regular robot with a shield, and then there's the giant robots that shoot missiles at us. The best way to handle most of them is, if I have rockets, use rockets, and if I don't have rockets, use machine gun exclusively.
He counters one of them old blue bots. Gotta chuck old Death.
That robot's pretty cool.
Which one?
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the shield somehow.
Yeah, what better way is there to do that? We have Death, might as well use them.
Yeah, I don't think you said any of these weapons deal with shields, so I feel like that's really our only option.
Exactly.
Paid for it. Paid in pain.
Alright. If one time wasn't enough, we're gonna have to do it again. And fun fact, we're supposed to breathe while we throw Death out like this, but it actually, if you kill the enemy fast enough, he actually will come back to you fast enough that you won't pass out from running out of breath. So you can actually just throw him and then not breathe a single time, and then you'll still be fine. It's pretty funny.
It's handy, yeah.
Also, here's a car. We're in a giant robot suit, so let's make use of that car.
Yeah. How would we...
I do like that the car is clearly designed by somebody who watched the Jetsons too much.
He throws it when he's done with it. Might as well.
Alright, well now that we've made full use of the car, we can continue down the road and destroy some more robots.
That did seem pretty effective, yeah.
The car did very good work. Glad nobody was sitting inside of it.
I mean, you never know. But Death didn't yell about it, so I'm assuming we're good.
They weren't visible in any of the seats. I'll go that. I'll at least say that. Maybe somebody fell asleep on the floorboards, but I'm not gonna bet.
Alright, this is the last group of enemies here before the boss fight. Because yes, there is a boss fight.
Gotta have a boss fight in the giant robot suit.
Exactly. And if you remember one of the cutscenes we skipped earlier, there was a giant robot called the Maid Bot.
Maybe a good day after all.
And we're gonna have to fight it in front of this orphanage.
No dead kids.
Okay.
Nothing weird, nothing will go wrong.
It's the Maid Bot.
Is the town mushroom? Why is it called the Mushroom Orphanage?
I don't know, maybe they like mushrooms at the orphanage.
Please, dude.
I like mushrooms.
Please, dude. Focus.
Alright, so yeah, for this fight, we have enough health, we could just pretty much tank everything and just wait for the boss to become vulnerable, thankfully. And we are able to one-cycle the boss, thankfully, which things would be a lot slower if we weren't able to. But yeah, by just cycling between the missiles and then 2 machine gun shots, we could just get through the boss as fast as possible. Because once we get the boss down to half health right here, remember that arcade machine from earlier?
Yeah, we've seen it a couple times in the background.
Yeah, it takes out the boss. And we don't have to do the second half of the fight.
That's really cool. I love that. That's great.
That's awesome. Oh, that's less awesome. That's not as awesome.
Oh no, that's
Death is in deep feces.
that's
Yeah, that's why it's called mushroom orphanage.
Meanwhile, Sam is trying to pull himself out
I
of
see.
deep feces.
That does answer that question.
Alright, but we're almost at the end of the day, though.
Foreshadowing. Got it.
So now that we're back home, I will drink a cup of coffee for the water fans, because there's no water here, unfortunately. I missed.
Well, while you drink that coffee, we did get a donation that says, Matt Hardy is the only one of these guys I've actually watched wrestle. And Matt and Jeff are one of the greatest tag teams of all time. AEW greater than WWE. And that was from Kingfisher Games for $30. And, of course, picked Matt Hardy.
Makes sense.
I was hoping Andre the Giant would be in the lineup, but I guess technically he stopped wrestling when it was still WWF, so maybe they didn't include him as a legacy character. But I will take Matt Hardy gladly.
How is the rest of that bid war looking? Because I know that one's coming up relatively soon, yeah?
It is coming up relatively soon. Right now, let me go double check before I open my mouth and accidentally lie. Right now, Matt Hardy has it at 30, Big Show's got 25, and Stone Cold's got 15. Could still sway it for sure.
Right as Sam is a... This is exciting stuff.
All right,
Come
well...
on, look.
Who's the other candidates? Because, you know, 35 bucks is enough to put somebody in first, so...
It sure is, yeah. We've also got Edge, Kane, Goodfather. Is this supposed to be Godfather?
It's supposed to be Godfather.
I'm supposed to
I
take
thought
you to
so.
the gate.
Anyway, Godfather, Shane McMahon, and Vince McMahon.
It's the Undertaker on the lineup, but...
No Undertaker.
I mean, we are in hell, so that would be appropriate if he was here.
True.
Because, yeah, we died again. We're back to hell.
Why, hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we
But, because we gave all of our, we gave all of our shreds to life earlier in the game to death to do our whole manual shtick, that might be a small problem, because that's how we're supposed to pay to get into hell.
That will be all your shreds, dear sir. Sam remembers that he has none left. Oh, no shreds of life? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir, but this means you have to go to hell jail.
So yeah, now we're going to hell jail.
Guards! Have a nice day. Oh,
Just when you thought that they couldn't get any worse.
Yeah. Gotta say, not a big fan of hell jail. Been there a few times. It's not too bad, but like, you'd rather not be there, obviously.
Yeah, seems that way.
But Sam, I thought you did all of this every single day.
That's how I know I'm not a big fan of it.
Wonderful life.
Yeah, it's like, how else would I know that hell jail is not the greatest if I'm not speaking from personal experience?
And there he
Very true.
is. Death.
I really like their belt
Yo,
buckles.
Sam.
They seemed very
You
happy.
came to save me.
Too bad It's the
Oh,
Wonderful
you'd
Life. It
truly
was a
be
commercial
bro,
failure.
bro.
It only became as
So,
popular as it did
what be
because
the
the
plan?
copyright expired on it, and every TV station started airing it because they didn't have to pay any fees for it during the Christmas blocks, and then it became the classic that it is today. But people didn't care for it when it originally released.
I thought it became a classic because they mentioned it in Manual Samuel.
Yeah, that checks out.
Here he comes.
That definitely got somebody to watch this for the first time.
Alright, but now it's time to break out of hell jail. Det's got a plan for us. We've taken over the body of a guard using our manual powers.
Trust these bombs, and then get your butt to the spot
All those fencing classes from Sam violently.
So yeah, now we have to
like
break
that.
out of hell.
As the still warm
I like that all the
insides
signs
of
say
the
our
guards
apologies.
squeeze against Sam's skin.
Yeah, they are
Sam
surprisingly
slays
nice
another
down
guard.
here,
It's crazy.
but it is still hell despite that.
And
Yeah,
there
they were
goes
like,
another
you have
one.
your favorite, you have all the pizza or
This
whatever
goes
you
on
want,
for a while.
and your favorite,
Let's just see what happens.
your favorite arcade game. Like, this is much nicer than any version of hell I'm familiar with.
Sam needs to parry those.
It's also got it's got Hell Taco.
Although I am betting that in the shopping center, they never have your size in anything.
Hell Taco is really
Best
funny.
shirts, never in your size.
All right, but now that we've reached, we've exited from hell, we've got like one last roadblock. We've got Satan himself.
Ooh, good
Wow.
one.
So now we've got a boss fight against Satan. Satan does not have a health bar, by the way. He has a patience bar.
Oh, that's very funny.
So we just gotta wear out his patience until, you know, he lets us go. Because as we get through each flurry of attacks from him, his patience meter will go down. I will say, throughout all these segments, I don't have to worry about breathing or blinking anymore, but I do still have to straighten out my spine.
Okay.
And then one last talking minigame. Also, he shoots fire at us, so we gotta vomit to put out the fire. Naturally, because that's the only way you can do it.
Yeah. That's how the professionals do it.
Exactly. Alright. Time for the last salvo of attacks.
Does the game end on Satan's death?
Time ends on the final hit against Satan, which is not yet.
Okay.
I will call out when that happens. First, we gotta push him back a little bit. Alright, but now we've depleted his patience, it's time for the final cutscene before time ends. Because now that we're in a pretty unfortunate spot, that's gonna come in clutch. And yeah, his entire character arc is he couldn't do a kickflip, and now he can do a kickflip.
What a character arc.
I would also say his character arc was the arc that he jumped over Satan with right there.
Holy feces. Did death just
Alright, so time is coming up in a
As
moment.
Satan is distracted, Sam grabs the opportunity and grabs Satan's sword.
How did he do?
And
I've been
time.
What the
GG's.
Oh, sorry,
Nice.
dude. No offense.
Thank you.
but
And
were
there we go.
crap, dude.
We have survived our day living manually.
Oh, okay, dude.
That was... I think you described it perfectly earlier when you said that it is one of the
Sam
games
gets
of all
resurrected
time.
and so
It
do the
is very
300
much
orphans
one
that
of
died.
Also,
Who
35
spent the
minutes.
last
Excellent.
cinematic?
Well,
Yeah,
with the
definitely
in-game
solid.
timer.
I
32
definitely
story ends in the
didn't
middle of
forget
last
to start the
Wednesday.
timer for 5 minutes.
Sort of.
and,
No, certainly not.
Hey, we have the
now
in-game
you
timer.
have
You got bailed out.
world record with 32 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Whoa, you should
Yeah,
have.
that was
GG's. If
30
Go ahead,
seconds.
Sam.
I was just gonna say that is 30 seconds off of my PB actually. That's not too bad.
Ooh, pretty close, yeah.
Is that a marathon PB then?
Yes, it is a marathon PB.
Okay.
Let's go.
By about a minute and a half, in
Alright.
fact.
where do you go if you want to learn more about this game?
You know, I don't know if there really is a good place to go to learn more about this game. But if you want to see more of me in general, you can find me over at twitch.tv/illegallysam. I speedrun a bunch of random stuff. Mostly indie games, lots of platformers, some not platformers, as you can see. But yeah, if you want to see more of me, feel free to check me out.
Oh, they
Right.
put out a new game recently, the Holy Gosh Darn, and Death's back. Huh.
Yeah,
The
there's
holy gosh darn.
yeah, they have 3 games. They call it the Last Tuesday trilogy.
Oh, fascinating. All right. I think with that, we're going to take a quick break, but we will be back with some more wrestling action shortly. Don't forget to get those donations in if you want to pick the fighter.